Hello or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Anne and this is All the Budgeting. And on this channel, I do paycheck cash stuffings, side hustle cash stuffings, cash condensings, budget with me's, and then I always close out my budget every month, which includes a net worth calculation. So if that is interesting to you, I do hope that you consider sticking around, liking, commenting, subscribing, all of those things. All right, so today is the budget closeout for May. I know I feel like I say this every month, but I cannot believe, like, where did May go? It seems like I blinked and it is gone. So, and then here we are almost in June. So, all right, so let's first take a look at my budget. So for my two paychecks, I budgeted $3,952. My second paycheck was a little bit less because I did take a 401k loan out to help. I needed to pay for some training to learn how to do affiliate marketing, which is the side hustle that I'm really focused on. And it was pricey, but definitely worth it. If you're interested in affiliate marketing, drop me a comment. I'm happy to share with you the training that I took. Again, it is expensive. The introductory training is not, but then you have the option to get additional training, which goes a lot deeper into really how to be successful and set everything up. That is what was pricier, and but in my opinion, very much worth it. And I'm a learning professional. This is what I do for a living, so I think I'm a pretty good judge of training and its value. So anyway, if you're interested, drop me a note and put a comment in, or you can email me at allthebudgeting@gmail.com, and I'm happy to share details with you. But anyway, so my paycheck was, just slightly less. I did have $258 of side hustle income. And of course, there was that extra week in this that I had to factor in. So I got $300 from my extra week envelope brought in. I'm just counting it as income for the purpose of this. So I had planned for $7,904 for income, and it was $8,455. Okay, so then for my bills, for my first paycheck came to be just about where it should. And then for my second paycheck, it was a little bit more, I can't remember why that was, but yeah, I can't remember, but yeah, just a little bit more. Let's see 3,020 minus 2,937 just is less than $100 more. Again, I can't think of why that was, but it's okay. And then I had $162 in my side hustle expenses and bills. So planned bills, $5,959 came, the actuals were $6,210, but you can see what I was left to budget with was higher. So planned $1,945, left with $2,245. And so if we go to my second page, my fixed bills and expenses, because of that extra week, groceries and spending did come in as higher. I need to remember when I'm budgeting in a month that does have an extra week to kind of account for that, from the beginning. I just forgot. And then I did have for my side hustle, I did have $77 for taxes go into the taxes envelope. So my planned kind of spending revolving funds was $1,530, but my actual was $1,857. So my left to budget here was a little bit less, but remember that my sinking funds always includes any rollover, which I don't reflect in my income. So this is never going to be, like completely equal 1-to-1, and that's fine. You're just really looking for big discrepancies, right? And trying to figure out why that was. But so you can see that, what I ended up putting into my envelopes was, for the most part, a lot more than I had planned. So yeah, I had planned to put into sinking funds 415, and I ended up putting 614 in. All right, so now we're gonna go to our closeout. And so here is where I look at each of my envelopes. What did I start the month with and what am I ending with? And I figure out what that difference is. So let's start with emergency. Started with $16.50, ended with $17.50. So of course, an increase of 100. Health started with $3.50, ended with $3.20. So reduction of 30. Extra week started with 500, ended with 300, so reduction of 200. Extra debt started with 505, ended with 174, because I did pay off my AC unit. So let's figure that out. So that went down 331. Home maintenance started with 610, ended with 635, so that went up 25. Home improvement started with 250, ended with 275, so also up 25. And same with car maintenance, started with 260, ended with 285. And then pet care was empty, ended with 25. And then, okay, electronics started with 145, ended with 170, so also went up 25. Subscriptions started with 40, ended with 405, so that went down 45. Vacation started with 260, ended with 15 because I actually emptied the vacation envelope, but then added back to it with my second stuffing. So let's see, that is a reduction then of 245. Christmas started with 190, ended with 210, so that went up 20. Same with holiday dinner. Gifts started with 35, ended with 55, so also went up 20. Entertainment started with 35, ended with 45, so that went up 10, as did clothes. Now beauty started with 95, ended with 5, so that went down 90. All right, let's go to our second page here. Miscellaneous started with 5, ended with 15, so that went up 10. New car and new house also went up 10. Planner stuff, I did purchase a couple of planners, and so that started with 85 and ended with 5, so that went down 80. Taxes, these two are my business envelopes. So taxes started with 455, ended with 532, so that went up 77. And then subscriptions did not change. These are my business subscriptions, so we'll just draw a line there. All right, so now I will speed this part up, and I'm going to, so my starting balances equals 6,835. And so I'll speed this part up and I'll total up my ending balances and see where we're left. Okay, I'm glad I did that twice. I don't know what I did the first time, but I got a higher balance than I felt like I should have because of the large amounts that did come out. So I am ending the month with a total of 6,226 because again, I did pay off my AC unit, so a lot came out of extra debt. I did go on vacation. I emptied beauty. I mean, there were a good number that went down quite a bit. So it just didn't make sense to me that it was higher. So let's see what the difference is for my starting and ending balances. So 6,835 minus 6,226. Yeah, so overall, it went down $609. All right, so now let me circle my ending balance because I'm going to bring that in to the next page for my net worth calculation. And so as always, I have pre-populated this sheet with some numbers. So let's see. So last month, my net worth was $126,319. So first, let's take a look at my assets. So as we just saw, my total envelopes. According to Zillow, my current house value is estimated to be around $230,000. I think the market is picking up a bit. That's nice. My current car trade-in value, according to Kelley Blue Book, is $25,910. And then my 401k balance is $60,897, again, because I did take out that 401k loan. So it is less than it was last month because of that reason. So let's total up the assets. So 6,226 plus 230 plus 25,910 plus 60897. Okay, so total assets is $323,033. Okay, now over to the liabilities. So my current bankruptcy total is $61,995. My AC unit is paid off, so nothing there. My current mortgage balance, the principal is $125,775. My car loan balance is $4,937, and my medical bill balance, which is the next thing I'm tackling, hopefully I will have that paid off next month, is $773. So let's total up the liabilities. So 61,995 plus 125,775 plus 4,937 plus 773. Okay, so my total liabilities comes to $193,480. So to get my new net worth, I'm going to subtract my liabilities from my assets. So 323,033 minus 193,480 equals, okay, so yeah, surprisingly, it went up. Well, I guess not surprisingly, but between my envelopes going down and then the 401k loan, I wasn't sure how much the AC unit being paid off was going to offshoot that, but obviously it did. So that is good. So again, this is why I say if you don't calculate your net worth, you should, because you might be thinking you're in a much worse position than you are based on, the different things that are happening. But when you do the math, right, I'm still ahead. I'm still on a upward trajectory. So that is a good thing. Obviously, you still want to keep an eye on those things, right? You don't want to let it get out of control and just spend because you're like, hey, I have a 6-figure net worth. No, you want to keep an eye on it because the goal is to have it be much, much higher. At least that's my goal personally. Okay, so my new net worth is 129,000. I don't like that. Hold on. 129,553. And so to figure out the amount change, I'm going to subtract last month. So minus 126,319. So that was an increase of 3,234. And then to get the percent change, I'm going to divide the amount difference by last month's net worth. So 3234 divided by 126,319. So that was an increase of 3%. Not bad, given, what happened. So I am cool with that. All right, so let's take a look at my June budget. So for my paychecks, I am budgeting that lower amount that we saw based on that 401k loan. It may come down even more. I'm not 100% sure. Like, it may come down a few more dollars. I don't know. So, but we'll just use that. So, I didn't do this. Oops. So 3945 times 2 is... Actually, let's do that. So 7,890. Okay, and so here we have my planned bills. So out of the first paycheck, I'm planning $3,022. Out of my second paycheck, $2,937. Okay, so that is a total of 5,959. And so that is leaving me to budget 7,890 minus 5,959. So that is leaving me 1,931 to budget. My spending revolving, not really thinking there's going to be any differences. So that's going to be a total of 1,530. So that is what we're just going to say 400. Oops. Hold on. So that is leaving me 400 for my sinking funds. However, I'm not sure. This is actually, I think it's 300. Yeah, the bulk of it is going to be in extra debt. And then, there we go. And then the other 100 is going to be spread over my priority 1 and 2. This is kind of standard, just based on the budget alone, because again, remember, I count a lot on that rollover to go into my sinking funds. Eventually I'll be able to budget more to go into my sinking funds, but the focus right now is that debt. So I want the bulk of that to go to that. So all right, so that is where we are left. Yeah. So I think because of that extra week, I don't think I have a video coming for you next week, because I won't be getting a paycheck, for a couple weeks now. So that's why that whole extra week is in there. So yeah, I think it'll be 2 weeks from now is when I will do the first paycheck stuffing. Well, first I'll do the budget with me, but then the stuffing for my first paycheck in June. So, all right, that is it for me today, you guys. Have a great week. Thanks. Bye.